Hey, what's up? JJ here, and today we're going to look at Lego Harry Potter, and we're going to focus on Hogsmeade. We're going to look at two sets. First, we're going to look at Hogsmeade Station, so we'll see the Hogwarts Express as well as the station that's in Hogsmeade. Second, we will look at the Winter Village Visit, which contains both the Three Broomsticks and Honeydukes. I've also brought out the 2023 and 2024 wave of the Diagon Alley Shops because we're going to look at the size comparison between those shops and some of these that we see in Hogsmeade Village. Let's get started. Here we have set number 76423, the Hogwarts Express train set with Hogsmeade Station that came out in June of 2023. There are 1,074 pieces with 8 minifigures, and it retailed for $129.99. Of course, there are two major builds with this set, the Hogwarts Express train and the Hogsmeade Station. First, we're going to take a look at the Hogsmeade Station. From a marketing standpoint, I think it makes a lot of sense for them to constantly have a Hogwarts Express available in stores and one that is a playset that's kind of an affordable price, not just that almost $500 D2C Hogwarts Express. So I like that they're trying to change it each time. So this iteration, for instance, is the Hogsmeade Station. I have a lot of Hogwarts Express in my collection. It's hard to justify buying it, but if they keep adding different aspects to the set, like the Hogsmeade Station, it makes it much easier. Here we can see the inside of the station. Just a little owl with a letter, a fireplace, an area for service with a ticket, platform 9 3/4, a chocolate frog with a map of the UK, a restroom. There's some graffiti there. Slytherin, typical. It's a small build, but I appreciate what they're doing here. I have a couple other platforms from previous sets, so they all fit a very similar size. So I didn't need this to be too much more fleshed out than it is. I thought it was a nice inclusion, and ultimately it's what made me buy this set. With that being said, there are some nice minifigures and little accessories with this set. We have Hagrid, Harry Potter with, there we see Lily and James Potter, Hermione Granger, and she has that skirt piece, and this is about the time when a lot of the Lego Harry Potter sets started including that for some of their figures, which I thought was just a really nice touch. Hogwarts train conductor with a really nice printing on his torso. Ron Weasley and Lee Jordan, reusing the Frodo hairpiece, which we haven't seen in a while. And of course, we have some alternate face printing for a lot of these figures, mostly just the students actually. I do like that they include that back torso printing, and I forgot to mention that on this Hermione figure, similar to the skirt piece, they also have those dual molded legs with the black and the gray, which is really nice. And now we are going to look at the Hogwarts Express train. It does have two carts, which is nice. They've changed it a little bit with the color design from previous Hogwarts Express, using more of this gray color, where in the past we've seen black. So let's take a look. Of course, we see the front build for the Hogwarts Express. You can see the back there. They use these gold pieces, which are nice. Some previous iterations have included more metallic, but I kind of like the matted, more muted gold that they have on this Hogwarts Express. Here we see the coal car, some tools there in the back. And the way these connect is kind of neat. You have this little piece and it kind of goes in and latches into the car behind it. And then of course we have two passenger cars. What is really neat about these passenger cars is the roof and side kind of slides right off, and you have some seats where you're able to place students and then some area for luggage in the middle. And you can see both passenger cars follow that same design. Not a ton of room for minifigures, but it is easily accessible if you're using that play feature. They did include a little bit of train track with this set, and I actually feel like that was a really cool addition. I really like that they put these different, plant, rock, dirt pieces on the track as well. When I display this in my Hogsmeade Village, it kind of just makes it kind of come together in a way I think it wouldn't have without the track pieces. So I do like that they included that with this set. Released in June of 2021, set 76388 is the Hogsmeade Winter Village Visit. It is 851 pieces and includes 7 minifigures. It's actually on sale at the Lego.com website right now for $71.99 as a last chance deal. So if you're watching this video when it's being filmed, you can definitely go check that out. The 7 minifigures include Harry Potter, Dean Thomas, Madame Rosmerta, Professor McGonagall, Mr. and Mrs. Flume, and the Golden Ron Weasley. In 2021, these anniversary sets came with a gold figure, and this set's gold figure was Ron. These 3 characters are exclusive to this set and had a lot of really cool pieces. These were characters we hadn't seen before. Madame Rosmerta of the 3 Broomsticks and the Flumes from Honeydukes. Here we can see their face printing on the back as well as their back torso printing. A lot of detail went into these figures, which was nice. I would say around 2021 is when Lego Harry Potter started to get a lot more detailed with their figures. This Dean Thomas variant is still exclusive to this set with that torso. However, we've seen Dean Thomas in quite a few other sets. Professor McGonagall, this was one of the best Professor McGonagalls, but it has been updated recently with the boathouse, which included arm printing, which we don't see on the Hogsmeade version. And then, of course, Harry Potter we have seen many different times with this same outfit. And here we see the back printing on the minifigure head, as well as the back torso printing for each of these 3 characters. First, we're going to look at Honeydukes. We will look at the exterior of the build, as well as some of the features on the roof. As you can see, there's a lot of sticker pieces here on the front. These Honeydukes signs are stickers, as well as the panes over the windows. They did a really nice job using the white bricks to create the idea of snow, while showing that it's not the dead of winter, as most of the roof is still exposed. There are some sticker pieces on the sides as well. And they do a good job with the green door matching with the Honeydukes logo. I think the first floor of this building is where Honeydukes most excels. There are a lot of really cool prints to represent some of the different treats and snacks. There is the popcorn piece. There's also a few of these printed acid pop treats as well. And then you can just see some of the others on the stickered wall pieces. The second floor here is more of a storage area with the fireplace. And not too many secrets built up here. Next, we have the 3 Broomsticks, and this is the larger of the 2 buildings. Again, we see some good sticker pieces here in the front. Nice use of the antlers in that gold piece. Similarly to Honeydukes, we can see the snow effect on the roof, but not covering the entire gray roofs. You can see the building is a little bit bigger and taller than Honeydukes. There are some stickers on the side, and again on this side. Similar to Honeydukes, the 3 Broomsticks has a very strong first floor. Here you can see a seating area, stickers for butterbeer, broomsticks, and then you see the bar or the pub on the left, again with some stickered pieces. Those look like shrunken heads on the back of the door. Moving up, we have a sitting area. Here we see again the fireplace, the chair, and quite a few stickered pieces. Now there isn't a 3rd level, however there are rafters for this 2nd level, which creates a little bit of height, which is nice for this building. I think the Hogsmeade Winter Village Visit is a really strong set, and I'm hopeful they'll kind of expand on it a bit more. What I'm going to do now is show you what it looks like next to some of the Diagon Alley Shops from the 2023-2024 wave. In terms of scale, the 2023-2024 Diagon Alley Shops are very similar to what we see with the Hogsmeade Winter Village Visit. I think it makes a lot of sense to display Hogsmeade in this way, and I'm glad that they're remaking the Diagon Alley Shops. Even though I have the original Diagon Alley Shops, I like that they've kind of scaled it down to a bit more of a play set kind of feel. And as you can see, the inside of these buildings is also very similar to the new wave of the Diagon Alley Shops. If we look at just kind of the scale of how these buildings were designed, you can see there's a lot of similarity between the Hogsmeade Winter Village Visit sets and the new Diagon Alley Shops. And here I've added the Hogsmeade station as well, kind of showing how they all look together if you were to combine your Diagon Alley Shops with the Hogsmeade shops. And perhaps you want to add your Shrieking Shack somewhere in this conglomerate of Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade as well.